Hello everyone, in this video let us review this new app that was released recently called Smart User Activity for Jira. So today I noticed this new app called Smart User Activity for Jira, and if I look at the description of this app, it says that you can use this app to track the online presence of your users in Jira. So I was looking at, of course, the compatibility. So this app is available on server and data center, which is good, not on cloud. And let us take a look at the screenshots or the thumbnails. So when you're looking at the comments, you will see for each and every user the indication of whether they're online or not. So this is good. If you look at the people section here on the right hand side of your Jira issue view screen, you have the same indication. And also when you look at the pop-up window for the user details, where you can see the information about the user profile or email address. So you have some information about this online indicator. Now let us take a look at how this app will work, and uh, the marketplace listing is of course not very detailed, but I installed this app already, and the moment I installed this app, I can immediately see here that for each and every user I can see this indicator that says whether the person is online or not. So right now one of my user Sandeep is online, last viewed 3 minutes ago. So this is of course the Jira user listing. If I look at, let us say, one of my issue where I have the people section on the right hand side, I have the same information. Like right now it says online, which is fine. If I add a comment, let us see. This is a comment, and I guess the same information will be displayed here. The information about the current status of the user. So I think it is interesting because when you are trying to, let us say, maybe you want to do something further. Let us say you receive a comment and you want to, or maybe you're expecting a reply, so you can immediately figure out whether this person is online or not. If you take a look at the configuration options with this app, there are some configuration options. So after installing the app, you will see this user activity on the left hand side, and if you click on settings, you can see here that you have the option to change the color. So it says so we have two columns here, like circle and rim. I'm not sure about the rim, but I believe you can change it by going to custom. And what exactly is rim? I'm not sure, to be honest. Let us try to have some colors, some random colors. Maybe they are not really relevant, but I'm just trying to play. Save and make current. So you can also change the color. So this is nice. If you look at the status time, so you can define your criteria for online status. So if someone is online for 15 minutes, or they are away, they will be considered away when they are not within like 30 minutes, something like that. So I guess if you are currently logged in for like 15 minutes, you are considered an online. If you are probably um, not really online for more than 30 minutes, you're considered away. So I'm not sure of how exactly it works. Maybe it is based on the session, or maybe it is based on whether the person is doing something. I'm not sure. So you do have some options. I'll probably look at the documentation. If you go to the link here that says documentation, there is a documentation which is always good. So I hope they have some information about the criteria for. Oh yes, so they do have some details. So it says here online status means that the user is working with Jira right now. So it means that the user is doing something, the status will default, the status will display for 15 minutes by default from the last user activity. Okay, so it's like, um, so if the user is, let us say, doing something at 9 o'clock, so I believe for the next 15 minutes, the status will be green. Okay, interesting. Away is status means that the user was active less than 30 minutes ago. This time can be changed by Jira administrator on add-ons settings page. So status means that the user was active less than 30 minutes ago by default. So what exactly it means? So does it mean that the user, so right now let us say if the time is 9:30 and the user was active maybe till 9 o'clock, then the user is considered away. Okay, makes sense. So we do have like offline. Um, so this is fine. Oh, so offline means that status means that the status means that the user was active more than 30 minutes ago. Okay, never logged in. This is fine. So status means that I'm still a bit confused, but I think I'll probably play with it to understand more about how this works. So I'm a bit confused with away. So it says status means the user was active less than 15 minutes ago. Okay, but I'm probably a bit confused that there might be an overlap with online and away, like the criteria. So if you are logged in right now, you're considered online till, let us say we're talking about 9 o'clock. So you're online for like 15 minutes. I mean, for this app to identify those users. Till 9:15, you're considered online. But what about 9:20 and you still don't have any activity? So will you be considered offline or not, maybe away? So I think there is certainly some overlap. But anyways, I think the app is certainly interesting, and I have never, I mean, I'm not really aware of any other app that can do the same thing. Oh, so we have like some different colors now uh, for the for the indicators, but I'm still a bit not sure about the rim part. So I guess I'll probably go back to the documentation. So let us do some searching here. So if I do rim, do we have anything? No, maybe not. If I go to settings, maybe. So we do have, okay. Okay. So it says rim. Is it? So rim is like the color of the border, I guess. I think so. So right now this is, or maybe this color here. So there is a color here, and let me try to change it because I am a bit um, curious to configure this app, and I'll probably have like similar colors, or maybe I'll try to figure out. So I'll open the settings, and at the same time I will open my user listing page in a separate window. So we have the rim color, which is, let us say we change it to red for on, no, maybe uh, green, like fluorescent green. Away is yellow, but where is yellow? Or maybe a bit orangish, so that we can identify. Offline is red. Okay, so let us save this, and if we go back and if we do a refresh, so for offline people the color should be pink with a reddish border. So they are pink, and I can see if I probably zoom in a bit. So the rim, yeah, okay, so this is the rim. I think the border of the circle is definitely pinkish or reddish. If I take a look at the green is definitely fluorescent. Okay, so now we know what rim is. So overall, I think this app is interesting, and I can definitely see a lot of use cases for this app. So I hope you enjoyed the review of smart user activity for Jira and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.